fire.
Yeah, but we'd also like to thank our custodian staff for their efforts in maintaining the facility. Thanks for your hard work.
I have no clue. Frank might.
It's like about the time I get there at best. So I'm like talking yet. I'm probably going to leave. What beer could I have?
Oh, her? Did he shot one?
This one right here.
Really? Really?
She was lacing.
No way. Are we talking about the same person? We're talking about the same person. You couldn't show me her and say, you couldn't tell me. You literally could. If you took a picture of the team, she'd probably be in last place. I gotta catch.
She was fucking lacing.
Bro, she was like a goblin.
Gosh, I've never seen it. I've never seen it. She was almost a logo.
They were up here building it, and they said they're gonna start using my Ethernet cable plug-in forever. What do I do? I asked to use it like 6 months ago. Yeah,
The only thing I can guess it is I think we're getting a camera that does and I think that's or whatever.
Yeah, but that means everyone's going to use that.
Well, the whole point was because so this was stuff using it.
Well, no, we never used it.
No, we did.
Yeah, we did Gardner. We did the Gardner thing. We never had because people were. Yes, but you do like a monthly thing or Gardner.
So what's happening with this?
I might have to take, we get like someone talking harder, like if I try to take up their feet, it's going to be bad.
Someone's going to take deal with an angry mind. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Angry Mike and an angry one.
Angry Mike and an angry Angry Mike and angry
You might have just got one.
Yeah, it was you, but I need the people.
Dude, you're sad. You're so sad. Dude, because I already plugged in your points and then you shot for like top 5. Remember how we got to 50 bucks? And then all I gotta do is I gotta plug in every basketball game and you'll be like top 3 and you'll be top 2.
Oh, so you haven't plugged in every basketball.
Nah. I can talk to parents. He's my first grade though, don't worry.
Someone actually talked about it?
Yeah, right there you are.
Okay, I'll start doing that. I'm trying to go somewhere here. I'm gonna have to look at
I double said. I don't think he doesn't go anymore.
I thought he did.
No, literally this is the only thing he gets up right now.
No. Yeah, closed right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's not closed. It's just like, Gardner doesn't run it anymore.
You know what happened?
I was on like the false foot.
Why would he can't be illegal to basketball?
Maybe he had like to do a couple. I don't remember.
I was drinking.
I think so. It isn't already coming. See, last time we're good to go. We're good to go for the comic book. I was like, oh, alright, whatever. I'm not even here. No, dude, this president goes no matter what.
So what's the start from?
No, he didn't go. Regardless of the rest. I wonder if technically brings everyone in Texas.
But they're not going to do it.
They're not. That's why he only brings people to drive.
How about I was for wrestling and like I had to carry this around with me everywhere.
We need to do these.
Yeah. I knew all this. So this isn't even right. It said attending flight school to become a pilot, and then it said then workforce as an electrician. I was like, how's you going to be a pilot? So your mom called me out. She's like, why are you going to be an electrician? I said, I'm a favorite. It's like my man. It's like
That is a very modest thing.
What's the most non-cool feature I've ever done?
so we get to like the finals, and that's when we
bro's busy.
Go right. Go for Big Bird.
Go for the biggest birds.
So I'm running up here, and I'm like breaking this open as I'm getting the batteries go everywhere. From there, I'm like, plus minus, plus minus. I'm running down the steps of the house.
So probably like, you were like, where's the nose?
Yeah. Oh, that was overwhelming. There's like, I get papers thrown at me.
Oh yeah. So much stuff is going on now. Like I've been to a few and there's like 6 matches going on.
And then like I'm announcing the winners of the previous match. I'm announcing who's wrestling on the current match, and then I'm telling the previous winners to come.
Yeah, and then they have people wrestling over there too.
They had nothing.
They had nothing over there? Because remember I went to one meet at Skyline, my cousin was wrestling, like back in the days of wrestling, and wrestling was like going on in like Skyline stage and they're all together. They had a thing open. Yeah, the wrestling was unfair. It was like so good wrestling. Yeah. But that would suck wrestling. You know, it sucks because they sit there and they're like tournament athletes. Like, they begin school like 4 in the morning. We here, travel down there, let's get there at 7. Set up everything. Start wrestling at 8 and they're there till like 9 at night. And they don't get home till like 10 or like, that would suck. And that's our whole Saturday. Yeah, that's our whole Saturday.
No, thank you.
Yeah, like yeah.
Alright, dude, tell him I drive it or what? What do you mean we can't drive? Dude, it's a next competition.
It's so bad. It is so bad.
There was a Google Classroom post, and I guarantee you 70% of people haven't seen it. I guarantee it.
I didn't know this was what
It's a competition.
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
I just found out that there was kind of competition. Yeah.
What do you mean we can't? I gotta. I mean, he's like, people like, the guy drives like, I'm not ready, not ready, Don't get until 5 if you go on the bus. I can be home by 1 if I go in my car.
That's so annoying.
You got it, I can't Tomorrow we'll leave at 9 in the morning. That can make your communicate 4:30 o'clock. No story, that's a good 6 p.m. 9 a.m.
I'm bringing the change of clothes. I'm bringing the change of clothes. We're not going to be
You don't gotta wear like.
blazer the opposite. So I'm just gonna wear the shirt, shorts, shirt, tie,
Shirt, tie, dress pants, and shoes. Jacket, blazer, the opposite. I'm not gonna wear tight. I'm gonna wear that with
But I have a problem. Nick wore my shoes home after home day. So I gotta get my shoes home. His shoes are a lot bigger.
I think he's a good dude.
No, I was kind of
Dude, he was like, unless you're a first year member, you're sport, I'm doing too.
technically I'm a first year member. He's like, is this your first time doing it? I was like, stage. He's like, no. I was like, oh, I don't know.
I'm willing to sign up. It wasn't an option, though. I wouldn't even touch it. Second is, I think, I hope I get cold later so I can knock it out. At least if you're playing, just go sit and massage shit.
I spoke there earlier. They can go from anywhere from like 10 to like 1 o'clock. Last year I was at like 10.
Wait, did we still have why did we not get back to the top?
Now, a couple of messages before the starting lineups. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Warren County High School. Absolutely no tobacco products of any kind will be used on school premises. Concessions are being sold in the center court concession stand by DECA and the WWAA Booster Club. Artificial noisemakers and handheld signs of any kind are prohibited during indoor events. There can be no flash photography during play.
Here, I guess we can talk them tomorrow. I'll eat first lunch. So I'll actually answer it.
Let's work together to make this experience one that we can all remember as
Yeah, I don't have very close.
As we represent our schools, just as the members of our teams, we have an obligation to practice good sportsmanship. Let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials call the game, and the fans cheer for the wins. Together, let's create a great atmosphere by practicing good sportsmanship. We would like to remind everyone that the administration of Warren County High School reserves the right to remove anyone for inappropriate behavior or poor sportsmanship. Wildcats, let's make sure we welcome our guests tonight, and let's always rock WC. And now the starting lineups. First, Trent. Number 11, Jaden Holston. Number 14, Tracy Willis. Number 22, Grace Burke. Number 23, Emma Clark. And number 30, Eliza Rhodes. And now the lineup for your Wildcats. Number 3, Olivia Kelly. Number 10, Jalen Henry. Number 30, Jacqueline Blunt. Number 32, Olivia Cruz. And number 55, Alana Gray. And now for
So it's like, I don't even pass.
playing.
There she is. She's you can go watch this. That was a Riker special right there.
You have clean Thursday and Friday. I thought it was. No, Thursday and Friday.
Don't worry, buddy. You can take the bus.
We got practice. It's 4 o'clock. We're driving out late practice.
I'm so done.
So, me and Hunter are good. There she is.
You couldn't.
Thank you.
What?
It's not this kid's.
Did you guys forfeit already? 22.
It was 22. I've never seen someone shoot. Dude, she dropped 50 on us last week. There's an article.
Wait, 50 points by herself?
There was an article saying
That's more than some of your guys' career points.
there was an article that said don't drop 50. It was like on the Winchester Star. It said don't drop 50 shooting on. The craziest thing I ever seen. You know who made that? Gracie Cook.
I should really find my team.
But who knows? It could have just been a fluke. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get your hopes up, but I mean, my hopes are pretty high.
Yeah, 50 points is not really a fluke.
Yeah, how do you fluke 50 points?
Oh.
Give it to 22.
Oh, shit. Let's see.
Shoot it. 3.
Bro, wasn't joking.
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yo, where's your team? Your team's having a locker room.
Yeah, they're probably having like a team meeting. They're probably testing. I don't want to say this.
Who cares?
Give it to 22.
Too big to cry about it. Too big to cry about it.
We need like 2 minutes. Somebody
Who cares? What's stupid about it? He's gonna pitch me.
Yeah.
It's like the new Kobe.
There's more people on Sherando side than there's side.
It's like the new Kobe, bro.
I mean, the new Kobe. It's true.
Oh god, I can hear it already.
What is she?
42. Oh! Breaking. That's 22 solo.
Dude, she was as hot as a pistol. Let me tell you, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was insane.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
oh, watch her about to get a battle. Watch. She's gonna pull from half court and race it. Oh, watch.
First period ain't that bad anymore because Matt's switching to it. He definitely regrets it. No, Matt switched into my first period. But, and then he's like, dude, I regret it already. Because we have to go to the Reds office. One day, I think so. And then, but guess what? I'm done. No, but here's the bad thing about going to the vet's office. That's what's gonna make us do it. It's gonna make us work stuff. And Matt was like, wait, I ain't apparently, this is dog too bad.
They scored 5 points in 2 seconds.
I think the varsity team, the JV game was forced to come. The JV game was forced to. The JV players were forced to attend. I just saw I thought it was their own team. Yeah. Because it was like a whole team of and they were saying that
The girls JV plays
oh yeah, they play.
after boys JV. So
They're just watching this.
yeah, all JVs and all. Well, they're probably watching because it's girls over there.
to go buy a dog. He's a dog. He's on the team. He is a dog. We're getting killed on all sides. Yeah, not my problem.
No, she did that. That's when me and Josh were going. We were going. They just try to get it.
Before I came. I don't have lunch, so I keep forgetting to eat lunch.
Yeah, because I go chicken rice. I don't eat my lunch. I don't really have much of my house, so I don't really eat much.
Well, I have
just whatever like the snacks in the book.
I can eat first period lunch, which is not a bad lineup, but like at the same time, why eat lunch when I can just go home?
Did you have a third period?
No.
Yeah, there's no point of eating lunch.
I have to eat tomorrow because I have to ask Garner if I can take the lid.
You let people drive this?
I'll go out.
If we're not allowed to drive, I'm just gonna bring a change of clothes.
Oh, I'm bringing a change of clothes and my AirPods.
Oh yeah. AirPods are must.
Because that bus ride here sucks. I don't care how long it's going to be.
No matter where I go, AirPods are must.
Dude, they're just dropping 22. 22 still balling? Oh, my God. Interception.
Just 2 threes in a layup. Not bad. But, you know, as the game goes on, they start coming back with things. They start getting lazy. You know what I'm saying? That's really interesting. She has 8 points. She's got 13 points. No points for her team.
Yeah, and then they're going to get cooked when it comes on the boys' team. Take it. What? There. Oh. Interesting.
Until the practice with Ian He's a funny dude. He's always been funny.
Who's that man behind us? I know he didn't come with you.
That's Griffin.
Let me see if this John is working.
Testing, yep.
Oh, I had it plugged in the wrong thing again. I had it plugged into here. Like a good charging second.
What even is that?
That's just Type C.
Type C. Maybe it goes out.
It's like for video. Because I know some cameras use Type C or whatever. I turned 18. Now I'm about to I turned 18. Wait, next day, I'm about to done. I'm dead ass. I've been waiting my whole damn life. Why wait? So that damn paperwork to take this home. Well, this is my first official one. Yeah. Everything else is just mine. Quotation marks.
Yeah, I think my dad's going to get What's up?
He's doing the computer this time, I'm doing the camera. What? I don't know. Be friends with him or something.
No, I swear.
Oh. It's off, brother. Look under it. Look under it. It's okay.
Are you announcing? Yeah. Oh, you got your phone?
Yeah.
Was the line raging?
Yes.
Nah, I would have thought, and the line was raging. I know only have 2 people. I mean, you can move it. And the line was like, there's only have 2 people working, so it took forever. Wow, it's so good, man. It's so good. I can't not get it.
I was sleeping on the points for 2 seconds. That's it. That's 2. I was gone. I'm getting cooked. No, it's connected to this live stream. It doesn't go over the video. I wish I could have did like this people and be like, yeah, man, you're good. Damn, that's a violation. Not their star player. Dude, they need AC up in here. Just broken.
Break might have it.
You missed it, bro. You missed it. She shot that from the volleyball line. I'm done.
This year?
Yes, she sunk it from the volleyball line.
She laced it?
Like, I mean, this is absolutely sniper game.
She's getting me red hot. When she starts shooting, it gets hot.
WNBA inbound?
Dude, past him, bro. I've never seen a girl pass him.
I'm done. What? You're on my grind set though.
I'm not used to it. I gotta but it sucks like the first month. Like you're not used to when you're hard.
Hey, bro just wants some chicken. That's all I'm saying.
What's up?
I put a widget on my phone. It's called very good.
7:30. Oh, it's 4:02 already. Dude, someone told me it's not February 19th. February 13th.
All right, welcome everyone back to Wildcats Live. I'm your host, Griffin Martin, here with my co-host,
Ian.
Ian.
Ian Holscher, that is. Eating Chipotle right now, so I'm going to be not commentating for a little while. But I'll let my my partner, Griffin Martin, do all of the speaking. Cut.
Sherando. Started the second quarter. It's looking Sherando 30, Warren County 7. Let's see what Warren County can do here on defense. Into the paint for Sherando.
I mean, just so like no effort, no jump shot, no nothing.
Sherando is in. Here's Warren County. Olivia Grupak, trusting brother Aiden Grupak in the stands as we speak. It's going to go to Warren County.
I want to see a trick shot, dude. I want to see like a round
Bit of
trick shot.
confusion over who's going to throw it in here.
It was that I was because for some reason they just kept leaving it. That's probably how she got.
Another Wildcat inbound here.
And I told him, I said, I wasn't even necessarily talking to them, but I just made comments
Olivia Grupak
to someone loud enough that I could be heard.
and backcourt violation against the Wildcats. It's going to be a Sherando ball.
I don't even care.
Into the paint from Sherando. Good turn. It's blocked by the Wildcats. Some good ball movement from Sherando here. Here comes Warren County trying to respond to those 2 points there. There's Olivia Grupak. Fouled. The Wildcats will inbound it.
That score a little bit. I'm worried about it. So you know it's bad. I don't know if I'm hoping that I can
Jalen Henry, she puts it up. Not quite. Here comes Sherando the other way. And they convert. That is almost world class.
It really just comes down to like who can be the first team to reach 38 points.
That's right. And currently it looks like it might be Sherando.
It might be worth the drive. I was like, I want to Carnita. You guys hold the door for me. I was like, then John's like, wow. The Carnita quesadilla with queso.
Into the paint for Sherando. Jumper. And the rebound for Warren County. Here comes Jacqueline Clark.
The Carnita quesadilla makes the brother feel weird. It makes the brother feel special.
Out to the corner. Decent shot, but not quite enough. Olivia Grupak goes backcourt to retrieve the ball, and she does well. Here comes Grupak. Can find her teammate. Sherando on the counterattack. A good defense from the Wildcats. Jacqueline Clark lifts it up the court. And that's a foul. Jayla goes to the line here for Warren County.
I won't be able to go to Warren County.
Jayla Dean. Misses the first one. Makes his second free throw. Those free throws are really where Warren County's going to need to come back into this game. Having 8 points in all. It's a big chance to get some points. What do you think, Ian?
Yeah, I really think it just comes down to like who can score more baskets.
That's a valid perspective.
Sorry, I had food in my mouth. Yeah, it's bad manners from me.
Thank you. Here comes Warren County. Grupak outside. Wildcats swinging the ball pretty well. The three, it's in. Excellent shot from the Wildcats.
Second team to make it to 11 points in this game.
The three for Sherando. Some spotty defense from the Wildcats there. Ultimately, an offensive rebound converted into a layup for Sherando. His Grupak. Wildcats swinging the ball outside the three-point line. Clark. Grupak again. And timeout is taken by the Wildcats.
You doing baseball? Oh, I don't. Oh, where? I was talking about it. Doesn't sound fun.
Brother's starving, dude.
This man's so good. Oh no. That was 6 years ago that he graduated this year. And I want to say the school was put here probably. It's like 15 years old. If I had to guess, I would say well, actually, I say this school's actually first. The elementary schools, if you keep right. But that was your whole school. Because this used to be a middle school. Oh, yeah. It was a middle school.
Funny. After the timeout, let's see what Coach Clark's plan was. Sherando outside the three-point line. And Sherando from right under the basket, 2 points. Grupak looks for the basket, tries to do the bounce pass, but good defense from Sherando. That was almost what we would call a classic counterattack, but Warren County. Travel called on Warren County.
That's the Skyline Middle. Let's see, I can fight through you. We came up here, the twins
Sherando go up, but the ball does not go in the net. Sherando ball. Warren County defense looks a bit distracted. They almost suffer the consequences. Sorry, they suffer the consequences. Excellent shot from Sherando. A 4-point play there from Sherando. The ball is swatted out of bounds. Warren County just looking for options. And recovered. Sherando all over this Warren County offense. And here comes Sherando on the counter. The three is in. Warren County a three, just off. Offensive rebound, however. The ball's going to go to Sherando. Don't play behind, Olivia, says Coach Clark. Good coaching. That is true. And excellent from Olivia. Great shot. And a three for Sherando. Clark, the quick pass, but Sherando swats it at Olivia Grupak's left foot. Never been a fan of that move, you know, just throwing the ball at your opponent to get the call.
Look at the goal scored. Look at the goal scored. We're getting killed.
Sherando crowd goes insane over that one.
No, from like the free throw line.
Ball stolen by Sherando. And Jacqueline Clark fouls. Good foul.
That's what I was thinking. It's not even over halftime. Dude, even the guys who come leave us, he's like, damn. Because like, he hit someone hit a shot on their team for 2 points and then got a rebound for 2 points. He's like, no, that's foul. That's foul. Give me a foul for foul.
Excellent free throw. Perfect form, one might say.
Throws your ball. I can't.
A couple substitutions here for the Wildcats.
No way.
Both free throws converted by Sherando. Jalen Henry looks for the pass. Grupak, 8 seconds on the clock. Henry from outside the three-point drives inside, and she's fouled.
Darnell not playing?
Warren County with 1.3 seconds from under the basket. See what they can get. And that's going to be the end of the half. we will join you. Oh,
I'm coming
sorry.
down.
What are your thoughts of the game so far?
Having gotten here only at the start of the second quarter, I know I can't make the most grand judgment of this game. However, it looks like both teams need to convert a little bit more on the offense. The defense looks pretty shifty, both sides, but I think it can improve in the second half. We'll have to see what the coaches have to say.
Thank you. Wait.
kid that's a bit. Ninja. What's happening to Wildcats Live?
Are we getting shut down?
They're putting in cameras.
They're replacing us.
Yeah, so
People might be out of their job.
like,
But even if
yeah,
but like, what are we gonna do? It's gonna be all this is all gonna be taken up. Like, there's gonna be no, and we can't even. Okay,
oh yeah, I'm not guard Mr. He definitely is.
I know.
He's not. He doesn't say anything, but he definitely.
Do you think we need to tell them that like we can't do it? Like, we literally see that floor right there. I need that plug in, and they're taking it. Without no, I am.
No, we're doing it right now.
Wait, you see that gray wire? How? You see that gray wire right there?
Yeah, how are we supposed to have
They're
Wi-Fi?
picking that up.
Next game.
That means y'all are out of work.
I think we're out of work.
That means hacker bar.
For the Wi-Fi.
That's the enemy.
I mean, I don't see. I'm not at the school anymore. I'm not at the school anymore. So like, could you? Yeah. So like, could you say something to Gordon? Cause like I'm, yeah, like I'm never. And Wednesday is district. And did they change the dress code? Yeah, for district. No, for district. For district.
Back at district.
Because God just sent out the email saying you don't need a blazer. Oh, I'm not gonna wear one.
Do you think even picking up, like I know it's on Google Classroom, but I guarantee you, like most of that could. Yeah, I know. We're not allowed to.
Yeah, it's kind of.
No one checks.
I don't get the reminder.
Dude, I'm sorry, but no one's paying attention to that.
Have you been sending out reminders? Have you been sending out reminders? Because I'm not getting it.
Yeah, I know. So I think I'm not gonna be Debbie Downer, but I'm gonna be a
No.
I know, and we don't have club meetings on the district.
You think this is a cluster? You should have seen States.
Honestly, I love Beck, but at the same time, he's not in the position right now. He's just not. You gotta bring out Tony Leon. Tony the lyric. There she is. 22.
Yeah, 22 is the best basketball I've ever seen in my life.
Literally Curry.
He's crazy.
She's crazy.
Steph Curry. Steph Curry. What's elementary school?
It was really
Oh, Ryan worked for them too. His mom's like very serious. He was kind of decent. Right. Because he just couldn't like in front of him.
Yeah.
Like he just did.
Oh yeah. Can I have some? If I want to come to the game, I go watch it. Oh yeah, no, when I'm playing the game, I'll be like, what's up, Lane? How you doing? I'm doing great. Starting out the mullet? Oh yeah.
If this doesn't go off, you're crying and they're not even looking at you. As soon as he wants one, they're like, right. Dude, we should talk to the people when we should.
We did. We got an iPhone, dude.
Did you actually? Was it covered?
Yeah, right fucking through. You got a sword? He's got a katana. I got that
For Christmas.
Christmas tree or something.
Those two. Because I remember Listen, all I remember is this dude called me after he got a samurai sword. He got a samurai sword. He called me. He's like, "Oh, I got a sword for Christmas." And I cut myself. He has a huge cut. He has a huge. Yeah, he had like a baby.
That thing was like, and the band, the thing's like open. I'm like, that's crazy.
He's like, "Yeah, but I cut myself."
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back after a long and excruciating halftime. I don't know about you, Griffin, but I am anxious to see how this match turns out.
I sure am. After that halftime, I really want to see the end of this game.
You know, like when you go to the movie theater and you gotta wait through all the previews and trailers. That's yeah, exactly. That's what this was like. It's like the Wildcats will be the ones to inbound the ball and get this game going. Get it rolling. It's just clear on the players' faces that the Sherando girls just have they have that look. Like they are in this game to win it. Wildcats seem almost intimidated by it, because I know I would be.
Yeah, you see the Sherando players look laughing on the court right now. It's just clear that this is just a game to them. You know, to Warren County, this is so much more.
A basketball game.
That's right. Now, foul against Sherando. Number 30, Jacqueline Clark, is going to go to the line.
Golden opportunity.
A real chance to put some points up on the board. First one is missed.
You know, I think equally as important as the person taking the shot is the teammate who comes up and gives a helpful slap.
Yeah, the high five, as one might call
I
it.
feel like that's like 50% of the free throw.
Oh yeah, for sure. Confidence is everything. You know, no high five from your teammate.
Morale. Without the teammate coming in between shots to give, a nice tap on the shoulder, the free throw is pretty much, missed already.
That's right. All right, here comes Sherando. Looking to respond to those Warren County free throws. And they do respond.
Slicing the pie in half.
That's right. The Warren County pie. Here's Clark looking for the pass. Grupak's on the other side of the paint.
I can't respect that.
There's Clark. Almost, but not quite. And here comes Sherando on the lethal counterattack. And there it is. I think that those moments are where Warren County's losing this game right now. What do you think, Ian?
Oh yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. In those moments, they're just like, they're losing themselves, in the play, and that in turn is making them lose the game.
That's well said. I never thought about it that way. Actually, I did.
Nah, bro, I was geeking. Like, come on, bro. How do you keep that low? Like, it was so exclusive.
Aiden Grupak has returned to his seat. Let's see how his presence will haunt Sherando. Oh,
Out of nowhere.
his presence will not haunt Sherando. How's Warren County going to respond to that? Blocks by Sherando. Another counterattack.
And then she dunks. That's what's dangerous about the Sherando team. They can be up by, 6-point margin.
Yeah.
Then they were, like, snap of your fingers.
They have a great fast break game. Bit of confusion what the referee just called, but some Warren County substitutes are coming on.
Tinkering with the lineup, one thing Coach Clark loves to do. Really gives him some freedom and almost an advantage, you know. Some new legs, fresh legs. It's basketball.
Yeah, he's all about rotation, Coach Clark. It's a good thing he has enough depth in the squad to do so.
Spin move.
Jacqueline Clark. The ball bounces a little bit too high off of that rim, and it's going to be a Sherando ball.
Who are we talking about again? Oh.
These two are like learn.
Oh, I remember. Oh, Jesus. That's what you gotta say. I know, but it looks like they're being...
Sherando calling some plays here. Just trying to confuse this Warren County defense. And the confusion does its job.
And that's just what's dangerous about this team. I mean, you give them a split second of breathing room, and they're going to capitalize.
That's right.
Let's do that bag, brother.
I think that a comeback at this stage is going to require every ounce of attention from Warren County.
This is my blood.
Come out, perform a musical number. The whole gym needs to be able to choreography in order to turn this game around.
That would be a miracle. Not an unlikely one.
That's just important.
I'd be like, shit.
A powerful cheer from the cheerleading squad. Would you say that's almost just like the pre-free throw high fives?
I wouldn't say the cheerleading chants are like as, you know,
Game changing?
as game changing as the teammate at the free throw line. Something maybe on par with that would be like the fan who stands up after each basket is made and does like a little dance. I feel like that's equally as important as the free throw teammate.
Yeah, I think I read something like that in an article from like 1964 or something like that.
Don't even be draining sometimes, though.
Excellent turn from Sherando.
Oh my goodness gracious. Her ankles are destroyed.
He's put back up from an offensive rebound. 2 more points.
No shot, bro. We're getting...
Sherando just capitalizing on another simple mistake made by Warren County. That's what we've been seeing all game. Ball hits the foot of a Warren County player. And that's what Warren County needs to do a little bit more of. It's what Sherando's been doing, just taking advantage of those simple, easy opportunities.
The Wildcats need to really strip the ball from the counterattack before the counterattack has really been made.
Excellent block there. Jalen Henry. Unfortunate there. It was a good play by Henry. A bit of miscommunication there from Sherando. It's going to be a Warren County ball.
Sherando showing a little bit of complacence.
I don't know about that.
You know, they're losing the grip that they had. And then they just made me eat my words because that she owned that mistake that she made.
I think she heard you. Rebound for Sherando.
I'm shot this pancake.
And a timeout is called.
Dude, Get 25 points.
How you doing?
Huh?
2:19 remaining in the third quarter. Score Wildcats 16, Sherando 75.
They look like some NPCs here.
That's cool.
I'll talk about that later.
Alright, dude.
It's off one. I'll say, fuck it. I'm sitting next to the snow.
Let's go see it. Let's see it roll. I want to see you execute it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Execute it exactly how you said it.
Here's Sherando.
Yeah, do it.
Little fake right there. Necessary?
I'm not putting, I'm not giving
Should have just done this if there had any chance he can.
Warren County
I had to owe you.
trying to get any hand on the ball here.
Alright, it's fine.
It's an air ball from Sherando, but they recover it. But off the leg, it's going to go to White, as said by the referee.
Bro needs it before he gets it. On a mental level.
Coach Clark inspecting this offense. And the Sherando defense picks the ball up. That's great offense.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
Good basket there from Warren County. The Wildcats are going to need to consistently make shots like those if they want to come back in this game.
I don't see him.
And no foul under the basket, according to the referees.
They got a whole nother quarter, bro. Oh, you got
Funny story, actually.
why is the clock on?
A couple years ago, I really actually invented that spin pass. Where you spin the basketball.
I might not have to leave early. You might be everywhere.
Oh,
The game ends early.
how did that invention come
I can
about?
go get some more later.
Experimenting, man.
I've heard great things about experimenting. Thomas Edison, Eddie Thomason, Ian Bolsh.
Yeah, this team, I know they won it 100. I won it too.
You did.
I figured I was.
Is that another whole quarter to go?
I'm not just like, see
Oh,
And a bit of a dramatic fall there, but at the end of the third quarter, it's Sherando 79, Warren County 18.
Man, I don't really care. He doesn't care.
I mean, I'll do it.
Yeah, but like, he just sits there on his phone.
He's like trying to make conversation. And not make it possible. This is the last game.
I hope so.
These Cardinals are bad because
Okay. Not me. If they ask me, I'm saying no. Think I want to come up here and run a game game?
I also feel like you get automatic.
Yeah, that's some weird shit, dude. They gotta have that.
My kid got numb on that.
Look at my little setup.
Actually, but
The best hour of my life is leaving Mike's office after dropping that box off.
it might be the best day.
You take good care of it? Yeah, dude. It's gonna sink in.
Mike is one of those. Actually, pissed off too.
No, he's not. He's gonna get his cool thing back.
Yeah, but he's not gonna what he's gonna use it.
I don't know. Whatever else he does. Groundhog.
He'll probably take his talents and stuff.
No, they already have a PTA test. I'm not great test. Oh, here you go. Oh, bro's got backup. Bro's got backup. Look at it.
Here's Warren County starting off the fourth quarter of this competitive match. Here's Sherando, almost an immediate offense. Wow. Warren County, the three. Almost. Here comes Sherando on their classic counter. Just holding on to the ball. Almost like a college team would. No discipline.
You know, I know a team would take that bait and use it.
Okay.
Sometimes the team's more important.
Oh.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're patient.
Sometimes in games like these, it's best to just you know, lay off a little bit. Less of a chance of being, you know, injured. Sometimes in scenarios like this, you know, fouls start to get a little bit violent.
They make it free throw.
Warren County swinging the ball outside the three. Just looking for that opportunity.
Oh my God.
And there's Clark, the jumper. It's in. That brings Warren County to 20 points.
They got 22 now. They got 22 now.
Not much I can say about that one.
Yeah, there's another slot. There's another digit on there. There's 3 digits.
The ref sends a message to players to disperse to the other side of the court.
Oh, you're going to see it today.
Some nice handles there from Sherando. Jalen Henry, not intimidated whatsoever.
He's going to get a pass back.
A good three-pointer. I believe I heard someone shout money for that three-pointer.
Oh, duh. Oh, 20 rusty. Dude, they need like 3 threes. Oh my God.
And it's going to be a white ball.
Dude, they're running the clock. They're running the clock. Oh,
Who's going to throw the ball in? Referee asks himself.
I know they want it. I know the other team wants it on it.
Coach Clark trying to signal the play right now.
It's going to be like 98.
Is Warren County fouled? Warren County fouls.
We're not going to see it. He's playing like that. Again, it's on purpose. And it's to stop scoring higher. Or something like.
At this point, I'd like to remind everyone to try some Sugar Creek ice cream. Some pretty great ice cream that does not have, you know, crazy politics surrounding it.
All it is just scoops and hoops.
Come on, bro.
That's right.
Where'd it go? Come on, bro. I know.
Sherando. either take some time off of this clock or actually score. But well done from the Wildcats, but not exactly what is needed to convert that into points. And there it is for the Wildcats. Well done from Ariel Rogers. Sherando into the paint.
Dude, this is
It's collected by Jacqueline Clark, who goes up the other way.
They're not gonna hit it. They're not gonna hit it.
She puts it up. And offensive rebound from Warren County. Corner, three-pointer, just off. And Sherando looks to go the other way.
Ball up. Ball in the air, I like it. Dude, you're wide open. Take it. Stop! Shit! You were open. I would have gone for a 3.
Three from Jacqueline Clark. Collected by Sherando. And they're going to take their time going forward.
Wide open. Literally, dude, what are you doing? Your buddy's open. I know everyone in the crowd wants to see it, bro. Everyone in the crowd wants to see it.
Sherando blocked by Warren County. Good timeout called by Coach Clark.
Probably with JV games, I might go get some nachos. Barbecue nachos are low-key tough. I'm gonna go see what they got. Probably gonna get some nachos, some popcorn or some shit. Alright, I got it. If they have it. It might not.
Actually, no,
Alright, I got you. Alright, popcorn, I got you.
With a lot of cheese.
I don't care, bro. I got that
Wildcats,
VIP skill. I got that
here they
line
come.
keeper.
Olivia Grupak on the ball. Her brother watches on. Almost for the Wildcats. Here comes Sherando, looking to penetrate this defense.
Shoot the three, shoot the three. Why was their defense balling up in the last quarter?
It's a Warren County ball. Grupak looks for options. Out wide for the three. There it is. Foot may have been on the line. Yep. Good move from Sherando, but it's collected by Warren County. And Jalen Henry outside, and it's stolen by Sherando. Bringing their score to 91. A bit of time here for the Sherando player to put her shoe back on.
3 3-pointers, and they happen. I wish it would, but
And the timeout called. Good sportsmanship. Marching on is new athletic director Bill Hall. Famous for his Spirit of the Wildcat videos on YouTube. Drew Pack. Wildcats not looking to shoot here, just passing it around. Great basketball here. The shot. And Sherando is going to win the game 91-24. Thank you, and we will see you for the boys match.
There's
barbecue nachos. I knocked them out. I knocked it out in 5 minutes.
It's a half battery, so I mean, it should be alright. So I'll just go to
Yeah.
You should be alright. You might have a phone. Don't forget to press record. Don't forget to press record.
Were you only watching already? A brother was starving. I tell you what, a brother was starving. They were. For your information, them's barbecue nachos.
Everyone to this matchup between the Warren County Wildcats and the Sherando Warriors.
It's alright.
Starting for the Wildcats, we have Raymond Dingus and Nick Foltz and a few juniors.
Yeah, he used to be a coach.
Hey, they dunked in the ball.
Oh, someone dunked in there. And it's
Here is Marshall Barton on the ball. Some good exchanges between Barton and Dingus. Corner for Bergman.
She's keeping my stuff.
Nick Foltz. Ball is stolen by Sherando. And fast break. Easy layup has been converted. Foul against Sherando. It's going to be a Warren County ball. Ball out on the Wildcats, and it's turned over to Sherando. Rumor has it that, at least according to Fabrizio Romano, an Italian journalist, the Warren County Wildcats are looking to sort of keep the ball a little bit more, so Sherando doesn't get as many counterattacking attempts as the girls' team did. good passes from Sherando into the paint. And foul called for some reason against Nick Fultz. At the line here. At the line here is Kellen Tyson for Sherando.
I can't wait. Shit, dude, we're done. You're lucky, this game might end before 8:30.
Bit of a high press from Sherando. And it works. A timeout's been called by Coach TJ Atley for Warren County.
Tough crowd. That's called being
This team's quick enough. They can press.
Exactly. That's why I mean, especially
Fultz looks for the pass. Back inside for Bergman. Finds Barton in the corner. He spins, looks for options, and it's out on Sherando. Here's Dingus. Wildcats need to score here. Barton at half court. Back to Dingus. Bergman's in the paint. And Barton tries to do it all himself. But here comes Sherando the other way. And they make it look quite simple. Little J for Warren County.
sell 30 tickets if you're coming.
With some free throws is Mr. Jaden Jeffries. Wildcats claimed their first point of the night. Here's Sherando up the other way. The jumper in and out. It's a Wildcat ball. And some miscommunication there between the two Wildcat players. And quite the point there from Sherando. And here they are again. Landon Pond, a master of the three-point shot. Let's see what he can do. Pond Finds Barton in the corner. He's just too heavy. It's going to be a Warrior ball.
They had a basketball game. It was the first Skyline game. They put it in the walls. There was a score. There was like an update. And I'm like, how is this even possible?
He's like, why is it so funny?
Because they had somebody say, oh, the game got yeah, you can't even go.
Corner three for Sherando. And rebound for Malachi Vincent Proctor. Pond finds Barton in the corner this time. Back for Pond. Sherando just getting all the rebounds here. And finally it's and one. At the line this time is number 32, Drew Tyson. Sherando.
That boy's tall. Hey, don't shoot.
The substitutions. Fultz and Dingus now on the court. And a travel called against the Wildcats.
He's gonna pop up.
There's a glitch in the matrix. There's a glitch in the
Good defense from the Wildcats. Here comes Barton. And foul is called against him. And an opportunity for the Wildcats to gain some points.
Here comes the trash guy.
What are you thinking if you're a member of the Wildcats coaching staff right now, Ian?
I'm thinking, you know, we got nothing to lose. You know, this game is about basketball, and that's all we need to worry about.
That's very well said.
I really wish I could look down there. You know,
If you can't be the best, just be the worst.
I think my dad told me that as well.
oh my God.
Classic basketball clap coming from Sherando players.
3 and 32 seem like a main good duo.
Raymond Dingus feeds the ball to Barton. And unfortunate there, but here comes Sherando up the other end. And they're desperate to keep it in play, but there's the jumper, and it's in. Fultz outside the three. Rebound for Landon Pond. Finds Barton outside. The Wildcats will take that.
If I make this, Warren County's gonna even come back.
Good defense. Here's Raymond Dingus. He's fouled. And he will go to the line for 2 shots. Sherando looking dangerous. There's a three-pointer. Inside the paint for Lil J. And he does well. Sherando fouled by Mr. Jaden Jeffries.
These kids are more people who like go to like the local basketball park for fun every single day, and then our team like.
It's Fultz for Warren County. Dingus. And the Wildcats looking to get some points here. Well done from Barton. And Sherando up the other end. Foul called. Sorry, jump ball. Fultz outside the three. Unlucky. Sherando. End of the first quarter, and it is Wildcats 11, Warriors 24.
I didn't know how to yell. I didn't say that. That's what it sounded like.
Even with football,
Oh yeah, I see it.
You know, apparently he gets because Brady Darden was coming, but he gets like livid.
lower right hand corner, underneath the fine.
And he told me
Oh, Harvey? Yeah, Harvey. No. When I was in the booth with Harvey, let me tell you, guy was insane. Making fun of refs on the field. Like, making fun of the
he's a cool dude.
At first, dude, it was supposed to be right that was doing it, and I was like, oh, man. This suck. The low-key dude was going off.
He was a cool dude.
Bro was Rick Ball, bro. When their team would mess up, he would be like, call an ambulance.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's actually cool. I love the same thing. I had to do it.
Starting off the second quarter, here is Sherando. Foul called, and it'll be end one for Sherando.
When he was up there, like, he was talking about like NFL games and college games.
Number 32, Drew Tyson again here at the line.
He was talking about like the Auburn game, like that, because we were talking about it, like, oh my God, Auburn's going to football. Yeah, he was talking about that and shit.
He's really straight me as type of dude.
Here's Fultz.
Where?
Barton. He's blocked, but Fultz puts it up for two.
Next is the guy in the white pants on the floor.
A good play by Sherando.
Oh shoot! Oh, they took them all out. Oh, I know why. Right? Because they kept removing them. I'm pretty sure it's removing when you're folding them up. I don't know why you are. some, so the quicker the game was done. Even though it's...
I still get paid. Well, honestly, I might.
Wildcats trailing by 14 right now. They're going to need to get some points. That's a good way to start.
In terms of getting points.
I might have to leave like because halftime is like 15 minutes. 10 minutes.
He would. You don't care where he's at on the floor. He's like, I know my minutes. Nah, bro, I got it. Do your fucking thing.
Warren County up the other end. It's going to be a Sherando ball.
You schmuck.
Wildcats look unfazed by that play.
There's also a guy who's never watched basketball. It's like starting now.
Barton finds Jeffries and Kaysen outside for three. Here's Dingus. Looks to make something happen. Kaysen drives in. Excellent, one might say. And Sherando respond at the other end. A little bit off the pass from Dingus to Kaysen. You know what? It's okay.
I can't speed on 619 anymore. I was going home.
What do the Wildcats need to do to get back into this game?
They just gotta do what anyone else would do. Play some basketball, score some points, preferably more than the other team.
I like that.
Or the hill.
Mr. Bright, an excellent toss to the referee. Yeah, it's like ball boys in tennis, just kind of like scoot across the court, grab the ball as quickly as possible, get the game back going.
Just sped up, parked like behind.
He is a tennis coach, that Mr. Bright.
Ran inside and just did nothing, look out the windows.
Passing that ball around.
This is how we go flying.
Well done from Kaysen and Jeffries. Here's Barton outside the three, looks for the pass, finds the shot. It's just a bit off. And Vincent Proctor out for Barton, a jumper.
Way far behind me and gets me. I'll just shut off my lights. Driving in the dark.
And Sherando up the other end. Into the basket.
in that game. Bro's smiling. He don't care. He knows season's over. Wait, who's yelling at each other? Marshall? Oh.
Sherando unmarked in the paint. No foul is called. There it is. And 22, Kellen Tyson going back to the line for another free throw.
I keep forgetting about that. Barty's bad. Coach out here playing for a minute, bro. He got the ball and touchdown and playing defensive. Seriously, he fucking sucks. He says the same damn thing for fucking 3 hours.
Here's Sherando under the basket, swatted away by the Wildcats. And that doesn't do much. Taking the ball forward is Kaysen. Finds Nick Fultz in the corner. Bergman back to Fultz. Kaysen. Behind the back pass, gifted to Landon Pond. And he finds himself under the basket. And he misses the shot. And Sherando comes the other way for an easy layup. Pond in the corner, the three. That's what I'm talking about. You bring on Landon Pond, get him to shoot a couple threes. That's points. Barton looks for the pass. It's Pond in the corner again. That's in. It's sorry. Barton. And foul has been called on the ground. Sorry, no, it's looking like Will Bergman is going to go to the line here. Shoot a couple free throws.
I'm going to go buy a tie tomorrow. Somehow I don't have one. I'm just going to wear like all black with a red tie or some shit. Just because it's kind of
All right, if you're the referee here, Ian, what are you thinking?
You know, it's like what I've said before, and I'll say it again, you know, if I'm a referee, I'm thinking right now, you know, these boys are playing basketball, and they're scoring points. One of them scoring more than the other.
It's an interesting observation.
You know, I'm either thinking that, or I'm like thinking, how is Coach Bright going to pass me this ball?
Right.
Skyline's, I heard Skyline's bad.
Kaysen finds Pond, stolen by Sherando. And Sherando crossed the 50-point line.
It's going to be the third quarter. We might finish fucking record time.
Nick Fultz in the corner. Barton wants it. Shoots the three.
It's 8:03, and we're already in third quarter.
It's a Sherando ball.
Maybe the fourth.
Foul call. And number 2, Gavin Bly is going to go to the line.
Tyler Kidd actually going.
Oh shit.
Like in 2K.
Yeah. What the hell? Why did they move in the top? Home advantage. They sunk it. What screen rig bullshit? Ball up, right there. Ball up.
Kaysen to Pons. Pond finds Kaysen. Kaysen shoots. And that's the end of the half.
I'm coming with.
Start of the second half here at Warren County High School. Score right now is Wildcats 28, Warriors 53. Wildcats have some work to do to trek up this mountain of a comeback, but I think they can do it. What about you, Ian? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, honestly. You know, if they just hike at a steady pace, you know, no setbacks, they can really make it.
I also think that they can make it, in case you're wondering.
And who are you?
I am Ginger Gouda, the old executive director of Wildcats Live and now the Deca president.
Thank you. Men in pond for 3. Here comes Sherando. Inside, foul called. And number 22, Kellen Tyson, goes back to the line. Nick Foltz looks to cause some trouble here. London Pond out to Kaysen. Foltz back inside. Oh, what a player. What a player.
He's definitely a good player you want in your squad, you know, putting up shots like that. You know, consistency is really key in this game of basketball.
That is correct. Pond. He's got Foltz out wide. Foltz for the 3. Another one. Player of the tournament nomination for that one.
Yeah, we lost track of the time.
Pond doesn't quite make it to the Sherando player. But it's okay, because the Wildcats got the ball. Here's Raymond Dingus.
They faded up.
Foltz. Barton.
Oh, 3.
Pass to Pond. It's just short of the net. Here comes Trey Williams up the other way for Sherando.
I go with him sometimes because I don't want, if the guy's alone, it's kind of weird. Bro sitting by himself is odd.
I mean, I know how
Dingus.
it's the only reason why I want to go to
Out for Pond. He drives inside. And he's unfortunate. From Sherando, Jacob Brown on the ball.
And I was like, yeah, I'll have a milkshake or something.
And the ball doesn't quite find its way into the net.
I get the strawberry milkshake or pineapple in that.
Brown recovers it. And it's blocked by Kaysen. One of these guys has squeakier everyone else. I can't figure out who it is. Oh, somebody drops their Gatorade on the stands. It's fetched back by a very nice audience member. Here comes Barton up the other side from Warren County. And it's off of his own leg, as stated by the referee.
You're in like a trade school right now. You're not even in high school anymore, brother. You get the funny paper at the end, and that's it. Me, I got like high school. I took like two periods. I'm out. I don't even need lunch. I actually lunch tomorrow because I got fucking Big G.
Quick reminder that this stream is brought to you by Sugar Creek Ice Cream, the best ice cream in town, and they're not even in town.
Ice cream's so good, it's out of this town.
Here's Barton inside. And a dunk has been thrown. And the business has gotten a little bit more serious here at Warren County High School as a timeout is taken we'll see what happens from here.
Yeah, well, he missed. I saw it.
Like, no, I was like moving it with my fingers and looking at the thing, but I just wasn't paying attention to what was going on. I was just moving it back and forth.
Wait, there's a new camera?
Where?
Look it up. I actually need to.
I ain't got no NHSS.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Let me see. I don't even care about the number. How do I switch like NHSS? What's that for? Oh, wow.
That's what it is. Like, high school sports all over. So next year they'll do football.
Yeah, allow this. I don't know any of these things.
It's just gonna be
4:12 left in this quarter. Here's Barton to Fultz. Kaysen takes the pass. Looks to make something happen here. Interesting pass there. Fultz looks for his options. Almost smothered by the Sherando defense. The jumper from Barton from outside the three. Not quite. Here's Brown. And a collision there between two Warren County players.
Wait, hold on. Hello? No report. That's different. I don't know. We got replaced. I got one up.
Fultz inside for Barton. Foul is called.
It probably just takes the score. I do the smart.
Georgia against
TCU.
Oh.
Texas Christian University.
I heard of them going crazy.
Dude, they're good, dude. They just scored 51 against Michigan.
I heard they were insane.
Shout out to Ethan Funk if you are watching. Honorable member, or former member of this Warren County High School basketball team.
It'd be such a flex for your team to just play 10 times longer than every other football team.
Yeah,
Rebound for Bergman, and here's Kaysen. Looks to Barton. The pass had some heat on it. Kind of reminds me of when my dad said, "You want a bullet?"
He's proceeded to chuck a mean one right at your nose.
Yep. Everyone knows that story. It was in the paper. Finds Bergman. He looks for the pass. Little J. You can't stop that sort of offense.
That felt so good that you can't stop.
Next quarter's gonna be a breeze, though. It's gonna run the clock. I'm not gonna. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Oh, wait a minute. What? Where's my dog? I see him.
Sherando short of the basket. It's going to be a Wildcat ball. Ian, if you're a Sherando coach, Garland Williams right now, you know you have 67 points to the Wildcats 36. What are you telling your players?
I mean, right now I'm telling them what I would tell any other team of fine basketball players. You know, I'm like pointing at my clipboard, barking out orders, but in reality, I'm really just telling them to play some nice basketball. Score a lot of points.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what the game is all about. And fun. Barton looks for the pass. Up for Bergman. The ball is poked. And Barton's three is in. Vincent Proctor. Ball is stolen from him. And Kaysen fouls. Tries to argue with the ref. No, I didn't. The ref is not buying it. That is immaculate form. You know, I was always confused in middle school when it'd be an open gym and people would be like, your form is the worst. But after seeing, you know, real professional basketball players like this, you know, with their nice form, shooting baskets, getting it in the hoop, you know, I'm like, you know what, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was shooting the ball completely, like, falsely. Yes. Some windmill action there. A few audience members had their hands over their mouths, which is, I guess, the appropriate response. Barton for three. Unlucky. Vincent Proctor tries to steal it back. But here comes Sherando. Return in the paint, in and out of the basket. Barton's fouled. No advantage given.
What's up? Is it not plugged in? I think it's like right.
Sherando. Offensive rebound. Outside for the three. And that is quite exquisite from Gavin Bly. Dingus, the buzzer beater. Not quite. It's the end of the third quarter here at Warren County Stadium. And the score is Wildcats 41, Warriors 74.
go, fourth and final quarter. Can the Wildcats make, you know, the most outrageous comeback in high school basketball history? Or will Sherando prove to remain dominant in this bout? Any thoughts?
Probably. You know, 74 to 41, that's a pretty crazy scoreline, especially for, you know, high school game. 74 points up on the board. But I don't know, something in me tells me this Wildcat team could still come back.
You know, I gotta ask, if you were down, you know, 74-41, what would be going on in your head?
Probably say something like, wow, this seems near impossible. You know what? Near impossible isn't the same as impossible, you know? There's still that 1% chance, you know, that opportunity, that possibility, that victory is still attainable.
Now, how do you think you could obtain victory?
Playing your heart out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Any thoughts?
No.
And if you don't want to play your heart out, go grab some Sugar Creek ice cream, which will propel you to an automatic victory. And the missed dunk, you know, instant karma. Landon Pond, Bergman for the three. Unlucky. Fultz puts it back up. And he's fouled. Young lad, Elijah Winston is going to go to the line. And up the line. Just a pat on the back from Dingus. Let's see if he makes the second one. Coach Atley lines up Darnell Kaysen for the substitution. Good hoop, Eli. Good hoop. Sherando calling the plays. Out on the Wildcats, according to Mr. Ref. And Darnell Kaysen looks to guard this lad, number 2, Gavin Bly. And it's a Sherando ball again. Coach Atley looks quite nervous. Respectful way to put the ball in the basket there. Here's Kaysen for the 3. Bit unlucky. Bergman tries to get the rebound. Ultimately won by Sherando. And here comes Sherando. Outside. Warren County defense. Lazy pass. And here comes Sherando. And third time's the charm, I guess. You know, you can't give up opportunities like that. You can't just gift the ball to, you know, the opposition, especially in these sort of circumstances. You know, this climate of the game.
I can't help but like imagine myself that each player on the court gets the intrusive thought of just taking the basketball and running out of the gym with it.
Yeah. Like, you know, they're just like, all right, I've had enough of this. I mean, I've certainly had that intrusive thought with like the baton in my track and field days, you know.
Just run out of the track.
Eli almost got banned up. Some time wasting here from Sherando. This is the respectful kind?
Yeah, just be respectful.
Famous words by Rick Rubin. An excellent three. Number 30, Wesley Craig. Let him know. That was a good shot. Kaysen looks to cause some action. Bit of a ridiculously powerful pass there, Mr. Eli. And looks like 24 Dre has entered the pitch. Here's Darnell Kaysen. Looks out to number 33, Diego Aponte. .242 on the clock. And the Wildcats concede another layup. It brings Sherando's grand total to 85. See how the Wildcats respond to that. Some substitutions here. .24 Dre. Looks for the pass. Excellent bit of skill there. Diego Aponte looks at the basket. He's back here for Mr. Eli. Unlucky there. Here comes Sherando. Let's see what the Wildcats can do on defense. That guy tried to dunk. Not quite tall enough. Here comes Mr. Eli. Easy layup. World class. World class. What do you have to say about that, Ian?
I just gotta say, he went to my house for Thanksgiving.
What did he make?
Hummus.
It was some good hummus. Sherando, some more points there. .24 Dre. Looks to cause action. All right, Ian, if you're me right now, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, man, this was a great game of basketball. Pretty heart-wrenching, emotional game, and if I'm you, I'm thinking I'm just a little worked up over this game.
Pretty accurate. With Sherando, another opportunity here to add to their sum, 87 points. I believe that's the guy who tried to dunk. And some crossover wrestling football action there. Showing some of the Warren County players. 2 seconds on the clock. And that's the game. Thanks for joining us. Ian, any last words?
Just Ian signing out.
Well said. Some more last words from DECA president, former CEO of Wildcats Live, Teacher Group.
I think it's amazing how both Sherando teams almost hit 100 points tonight. I've never seen this happen before. Even though they didn't, they came really close, and it was exciting. That's all. Bye.
Now, Ian signing out.